Baptist minister, Richard Smallwood developed a strong love for the music of the church. Seeing his God-given gift to play piano develop throughout his adolescent and teenage years, Richard's parents encouraged him to enroll at Washington, D.C.'s prestigious Howard University. While attending Howard, he performed as part of a musical group called the Celestials, which has the distinction of being the first group to appear at the famed Montreux Jazz Festival. On the academic front, Richard, whose list of instructors included noted recording artist Roberta Flack, earned degrees in both piano and vocal performance. Richard decided to form the Richard Smallwood Singers in the late 70s after deciding to devote his life to gospel music on a full-time basis. It was then that the world began to discover the talent that only a few had witnessed. It began with their self-titled debut album, which spent 87 weeks on the Billboard Gospel Album chart. That was followed in 1984 by Psalms, which garnered the group their first Grammy nomination. The Grammy nominations continued to flow in, with the group receiving one for their 1986 release, Textures, which included the now classic song, The Center of My Joy. That album was followed by 3 more Grammy-nominated projects, Vision, Portrait, and Testimony. Today, Richard is taking his music and career to the next level. His debut album with Vision, Adoration, live in Atlanta, included the masterpiece, Total Praise, which is undoubtedly his most anointed composition. His latest release, Healing, is live in Detroit that promises to be a blessing and will bring healing and deliverance to those listeners who are in need. Richard Smallwood is more than music. He has a sincere compassion and concern for people. He's a dedicated volunteer at Safe Haven, a local DC center for the homeless and AIDS victims. But the project closest to his heart is a music workshop sponsored by the Washington Performing Arts Society called The Children of the Gospel. Richard serves as music director over a 300-voice young people's choir. Richard Smallwood is about performing, conducting workshops, lending himself to those in need, or sharing his faith with the political leaders of the world. All in all, Richard Smallwood is about sharing the message of God's love with the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stand to your feet at this time. Come on, put your hands together and help me welcome the dynamic, the awesome, the anointed, man of the hour, Mr. Richard Smallwood and the Nassau Music Worship Choir. Again, brother. Come on, put your hands together.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and every fiber of my being, everything that is within me. Because you see, when I get to thinking about what God has done for me, I can't help but bless Him.